I'm making pancakes today.
Being in my kitchen, cooking a great meal, my love for writing, expressing thoughts and ideas that connect on a heart level, sharing how I feed my body and how I feed my soul. I'm Marquita Moore, and this is how I cook today.
Who doesn't love pancakes? I mean, they are just like so good all the time, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when I was pregnant, I ate pancakes at least 3 times a week. I would go to IHOP, and I would be the first at the door with the first round of chefs, cooks for that day. And the manager, let me in, sit in the booth by myself eating 3 stacks, some orange juice, and some turkey bacon. And now my son is 16 and he loves pancakes, and I make him pancakes at least 3 times a week. And on special occasions, I'm not just doing boxed, I'm making them from scratch. So today I'm gonna make these pancakes. This is what life does to us. It sifts us. It takes us through, refines us. Look at that. Makes us fine. Super fine. This super fine flour after you sift it. So good. And I sifted flour, baking powder, and sugar, I think. But all those ingredients combined into one. It's kind of like indicative to who we are, right? And then the process we go through to become who we are. One of the reasons why I started How I Grew Today was because not only did I need something to help me be more mindful and present during my day and kind of just connect me to my everyday. Like I needed some evidence of growth or evidence that I was moving along with things. But the other thing was to connect to myself in a way that I knew that I hadn't been. I wanted to ask myself the hard questions and figure out why I was afraid to be myself. The greatest gift that we can give to ourselves and to other people is the gift of us showing up in our own lives authentically, the gift of being ourselves 100%. Okay, so I'm gonna take that, then I'm gonna create a little hole in the center. Sometimes I have days where I feel like I'm completely disconnected and where my energy is not flowing, and I feel ungrounded and like in my head a lot. And I used to just go with it and just be spaced out a little bit and just be okay with just like blowing with the wind and not feeling grounded. And then it became just completely uncomfortable to live daily like that. And I started to, on my path of becoming self-aware, just figuring out or just noticing what is blocking my flow from my connection to peace, to love, to God. Not feeling grounded feels very uncomfortable for me. This morning I got up and I took a shower and I just prayed and I said, I really don't know how to, what I can do right now to feel like I'm in my body, right? Like I'm grounded and connected. So I need your help because I couldn't pray. Every time I was praying, the thoughts were coming in, and then I couldn't meditate because then I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do this, I got to do that. I mean, it was just a lot. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. So I got in the shower, like I said, and I prayed and I just let it go. And I stopped trying to figure out what I can do to feel connected. So in order for me to connect to my peace and love and just kind of contentment, I had to let go. I had to let go in order to connect. Let go in order to connect. And that's hard to do. That requires a lot of trust and a lot of just being okay with where you are in that moment. I have to try to find a remedy all the time to bring me back to a place. There may be something in that moment of my discontentment that I need to see in order to move through an area in my life that needed to be released. So when I feel disconnected and when I feel my energy is not flowing, then I know that I am either doubting something, I'm in fear of something, I'm angry, I'm worried, those things disconnect you from flow. Those things disconnect you from guidance. We need to pay more attention to what we're feeling and what brings us the peace and what's taking us out of the peace, right? What's disconnecting us and what's connecting us back to that feeling of love, right? Because when I say connected and I say we're connected to love, I call that connection to God love. So when you're feeling anything other than that peace, that love, that kindness, that goodness, that gentleness, those things that the Spirit gives us, I want to know what's taking me out of that, right? So I want to look at those things so that when that feeling comes, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let me get back. Let me see what's going on. You know, it's always something for you to see. Always something for you to see in those moments where you feel disconnected. It's always something for you to see. I can't really talk. It's just something about a good pancake with some good syrup. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm dipping it all in here. Goodness. So good. This is something I wrote to leave you with until the next time. When I hear truth, it feels like a lock has been opened. Something in my spirit feels free.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, be good to yourself. Eat well, be well, and most importantly, love well.